Hello everyone. I'm on behalf of my team, LunAva, LunAva. As my classmates already told you, we are working on the framework of the Luna project. In our case, we focus our attention in the communication process and all the programs regarding this topic. The communication process in this kind of environment, it's quite complicated. People in the moon, the astronauts, have to cope with on a daily basis with communication with the commanders, and they have many tasks and really tight schedules. For give an example, we can relate, or we have related our research in the ISA experience. For this, let me introduce you Anna. She's an aeronautical engineer. She has several missions in the ISS. So she's really experienced. She knows much about all the situations that can happen in the long-term missions. Her main concerns about having a long-term mission is that minor problems that you can face on Earth can escalate it into a really big problem, and maybe the mission can fail. One of these problems is that most of the time you have these tight schedules. You can feel no control or lack of personal time. That can escalate into discouragement about the mission, and can create misunderstanding between the mission and the ground control. And there's a lot of schedule mismanagement, like you schedule the same task like 4 times or 5 times for the same people. But how can we solve this? In popular culture, specifically in the science fiction, for a long time we have seen that there's a dream about having some robot companion, somebody that can help you to cope with these situations in outer space. Currently in the ISS, IBM had developed this robot Simon that helps with the technical. He works as a technical advisor for really specific tasks. And the current technology now, we have seen the rise of personal assistants like Google Assistant, Alexa, or Cortana from Microsoft, Siri, or Siri as well. So why not think about having this kind of assistant for these missions, lunar missions? So let me introduce you LunAva. It's a personal AI assistant for each individual. So basically, the system will work for help the astronaut to receive all the source of information they have from Earth. Like as already said, on a daily basis they receive a lot of information, and sometimes it can be too messy or difficult to read. So why don't you have this assistant that can bring you this at the palm of your hand? The system will allow Anna to maybe reschedule on demand, something that can be in some other situations quite difficult because you have to cope. You have to deal with maybe your boss. In this case, you can do it by yourself, and this AI will organize all this. You can keep track of your accomplishments, and it will ease the communication in just one simplified channel. In our research, we have found that it's important people feel engaged about the fictional characters, and this can release the stress levels. And this is really good because being in this enclosed environment, you will always cope with the stress levels about accomplish all the mission tasks. Now Anna will not have to deal with talking with his boss, but instead she will do it on demand with the AI, so she don't have to care about any misunderstanding. And she will have all the information on the palm of her hand. So she will feel also part of this game of being in the moon. So LunAva, the digital companion. Thank you.